guys, welcome back to my channel. It's gonna be a very sad video because I don't know really how to explain it, like what I'm actually like really going through mentally. And it's like it's gonna be a lot of stuff on me and my sister right now. Like we're going through so much, and I know you know, a lot of people be going through certain things and whatnot, and I don't know how to really go through something like this. My mom is just like, she's not doing so well, you know. She keeps going back and forth to the hospital. And people don't know that, a lot of people don't know that she's a diabetic. And the first time she went to a diabetic coma, and she wasn't doing so well. But second time she had went, she was unsteady, she was hyperventilating, and she was vomiting and all this other stuff. And like, right now she's just scared to get, right now she's in the hospital again. She's scared to get out of the bed, and her bed in her bedroom is a clutch to her. And she just depends on, her bed. And she depends on everybody to take care of her. And to the point that when she gets out the bed, she blacks out, she passes out, and she falls. And she hurts herself. Which she hurted herself maybe 2 or 3 times already. My sister found her passed out on the floor. I have to help her go to the bathroom and go back to her bedroom. Not all the time, but majority of the time, yes. Since she's a diabetic, her blood pressure goes up and down. Her sugar goes freaking bonkers. She breathes too heavy, like, and we try to have her control her breathing, but she just can't. She takes her medicine. She takes her insulin. I just don't know. We don't know what to do no more. We was going to have her have a home health aide come to the house to help us help her, because it's to the point that I can't do it anymore, because I have stuff to take care of, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's too stressful. It's too stressful, and I can't do this. I can't. And I'm not prepared for the worst. Me and my sister's not prepared for the worst. We don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully she pulls through it. Hopefully when she's at the doctor's or at the hospital, because she's gonna be there again for another few days. Hopefully they can help us figure out a solution on what is gonna be going on next. Like what we supposed to be prepared for, what's gonna happen. Because I had ordered her an adult porta potty. Would cost me like $40. Because the ones at Walgreens across the street cost $100, and I don't understand why. But I ordered her a porta potty for home, so she wouldn't have to travel all the way to the bathroom. She can just get off her bed, sit right there on her potty, and just do it like that. She had accidents a few times because she wasn't able to make it to the bathroom. And it's just so much stuff, bro. It's so much stress on me, and it's a lot of stress going on my sister too. But you know, when my sister's at work, I'll take care of the baby. Well, her son, which is 1. I take care of him. I watch my child, and I watch my older nephew. and I have to watch her too. And it's a lot going on. It's just a lot going on right now. And we were all thinking of moving out together and moving into a 3-family home. You know, my mom have the lower floor, my sister have the second, and me at the top. And we was gonna make that our, you know, our home and get out this shithole. But I don't know if my mom, knock on wood, I don't know if my mom is gonna be able to make it. I hope she does, because I'm not ready to give up on my mother. You know, that's my mom. And I'm pretty sure no one will want to give up on their parents. But her keep going back and forth to the hospital and seeing how she be looking. Some days she'll be cool, and then other days she's all stressed out and sick and waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, or sometimes it will be maybe like 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I know yesterday it kind of tripped me out because I went to the store, but before I went to the store, I made sure that she took her insulin. I made sure that she took her other thyroid medicine, because she has thyroids, and make sure she took her medicine, her thyroid medicine, and her insulin, to make sure that she was able to eat, make sure that she was eating and all the other stuff. And I waited before I went to the store, just to make sure that the medicine kicks in, to see if her blood pressure and her sugar is leveled right. Made sure she ate, and then I checked on her again, and she was fine. She wasn't up out of bed, but she wasn't hyperventilating. She was looking, you know, her regular. She talked regular. So I was like, all right, I'm going to the store. And I'll be right back. So I came back from the store maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, and come back, and my sister was like, your mother is at it again. I'm like, how? And she was just fine before I left. She was literally sitting on her chair, slumped, like passed out, you know. And it tripped me out, because it triggered so fucking fast. Something happened in between when I had left and when I came back. That medicine is making her sick. It's making her sick, or she's just not doing something right. But I watch her. Me and my sister watch her all the time when she checks her blood pressure. We watch her all the time when she takes her medicine. We watch her all the time when she takes her insulin and all that. We make sure that she freaking eat, because she's a diabetic. She's supposed to eat, but she's only supposed to eat portions of food. So if she wanted to go to Burger King and get her a Whopper, she can only eat not half of the Whopper, but like a portion of that Whopper, half of the fries, and her drink that she has. But diet, it's like a diet pop or whatever it is. If it's gonna be a slice of pizza, she can only eat one slice of pizza, or whatever she's gonna eat. She can eat whatever she wants, but she has to eat portions of it. She can't eat a whole sandwich. She can't eat a whole thing of whatever she's gonna eat. She has to cut it down and like eat it portions by portions. I'm not ready, because she's at the end of her ropes right now, and I don't want to be saying that, and I don't want to see my mother go, but she's just not she's not looking good, y'all. She's not, and it hurts inside. I'm not showing no kind of emotions or anything, because nothing's happening, but that shit is worrying me and my sister. My sister's right now at work right now, and she's worried the fuck out of her. She's worried, and I am too. And I know I wanted to just come on here and just tell you guys what's going on. That I'm just worried that I'm going to end up losing my mother. She's not taking care of herself. She doesn't want to get out of the bed. The bed is going to the bed. The bed. She's relying on her bed. She's relying on her bed. Her bed is her clutch. She doesn't want to get out of the bed. She's scared to get out of the bed. I would be scared to get out of the bed too. But I would have to have some kind of effort to be able to get out of bed. At least sit at the edge of the bed and do some leg crutches. Who can't lift their legs up a few times? You know? Even if you stand up and sit down. Stand up, stay there for like a few minutes or a few seconds, sit down. Stretch your legs out, stretch your arms, do some bed activities, do some bed clutches or something. But she doesn't. And that's what pisses me off the most. She doesn't. She's just lazy. She's lazy. She's lazy. And that pisses me off so freaking much. Because I'm going to tell you, my grandmother, which is my father's mother on my dad's side, she died. But before she passed away, back in 2008, she was in the bed so much because, one, she was old and she was fragile. She was fragile and she was skin and bones. God bless her soul. Jesus. She couldn't get out of bed on her own, you know? But she had the effort and willing to get out of bed and at least sit down in her chair that we had. Sit down in her chair that we had next to her bed or in front of her bed, like where the TV is. She had the effort. She had that effort to get out of her bed because she didn't want to be in the bed all the time. She had the effort to get out of her bed and sit in her chair. And she did that by herself. A few attempts to do it, you know, by herself. But I was there to support her. We was there to support her to make sure that she didn't fall. And she did it. And she's older than my mother. My grandmother died when she was maybe 88, 89 years old. And she had the will. She was willing to sit there and fight to get out of that fucking bed and go sit down somewhere else and do something. Motivate herself. Motivate herself. You know what I'm saying? She had, what's it called with the hands? Arthritis and stuff like that. She didn't really pass out all like that. You know, she didn't really get dizzy. It was just her being in the bed all the time. But before she had got that effort to get out of bed, she was in the bed all the time that it created bed sores on her butt, on her legs, like on her butt bone and everywhere in that area. It was like a few bed sores or whatever because of her being in the bed all the time, laying in the bed all the time. You have to motivate yourself to get out of that bed and stretch your legs. Let's take a walk. I don't care how many times that you pass out. I'm here to help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you. We are here to help you. We're not going to be here to just like, it's just so much. Like, take a walk, sit outside. When an ambulance came to get her this morning and she had to go on the stretch bed, she loved the sun on her. She loved the freaking breeze on her. I'm like, don't it feel good to be sitting outside? She's like, yeah, it does feel to be good. It feels good to come outside. You should have that same energy when you're here at home with us. Have that same energy. Every other day, get out that bed. Or every day, get out that bed. And she just don't have no motivation. She don't have nothing. She just wants to be in the bed all the time. Like, I had to make her wash up. I had to make her walk to the bathroom to wash up. But instead, I had to sit there and get a thing for her to sit next to her in the bed so she can manually just wash up. I had to fix her room up, which I have to do it again because she's going to be gone for a few days. It's just stressful, y'all. It's stressful. I'm stressed. I'm not prepared for the worst. I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to have to be prepared for the worst. But I'm willing to move out of here. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to my dad's house for now. If it comes down to it, I have to have plan B. And I have to have plan B and C. Move back to my dad's house. And then gather up all the money that I can. Thank God for this unemployment all the way till September. And I'm going to be starting to save up, get a couple bands, and get like 3 months worth of rent. That way I can have some time to find work. And I can get myself together, and I can move out my dad's house and get maybe like a good two bedroom, either 2 or 3, because I'm going to have my bedroom, I'm going to have my gaming room, and I'm going to have my daughter's room. Just not ready, y'all. I'm not, and it's so stressful. I just wanted to come on here and let everybody know what's going on. Mother's back in the hospital. We are going to pray that she comes out of this and she gets healthier and she gets motivated to be able to get out of the bed and motivate herself and figure out what's going to happen. I'm about to literally call the hospital to check on her and see what's going on and talk to her nurse and talk to her about getting her home health aid with her insurance. And we're going to go from there. But right now, we're just going to pray. We're going to pray about it. But I just really wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about what's going on. And I will be putting up another video. This video is actually being recorded on Facebook again because I'm posting it on Facebook and on YouTube. But I love y'all. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and pray for my family, please, because we're going through really, really tough times right now, and I'm really just stressed out. I really need to talk to someone. And I've been trying to contact a few people, but they just been ignoring me. And I'm not going to be dealing with it. So I'm going to just talk to you guys later. And I love you guys. So, deuces.